In the heart of Delhi's elite defense colony, a chilling scream shattered the silence of the night. A woman lay dead, her throat slit, her eyes wide with terror. The city was shaken, but what seemed like a random act of violence was just the beginning of a web spun with deceit, obsession, and betrayal. This isn't just the story of a murder. It's the story of a respected doctor who planned the unthinkable. A trusted police constable who became a middleman of death. And a love affair that turned fatal. This is the true story of the Bindia murder, a case that stunned the nation and revealed how far some will go to silence the ones closest to them. It was a cold winter evening in Delhi. 4th December 1973. The sun had long disappeared, and the streets of Defense Colony had fallen silent under the weight of the night. But inside a posh corner bungalow, a scream tore through the darkness. When neighbors rushed out, they saw a man well-dressed, frantic, yelling for help. A woman lay near the open gate, soaked in blood. Her throat slit, multiple stab wounds. She was Bindia, wife of the esteemed Dr. Surendra, one of Delhi's most respected ophthalmologists and personal eye surgeon to none other than the President of India. Surendra told the police they had just stepped out for a family visit when two men attacked her and fled. A robbery, maybe. But there was a problem. Nothing was stolen. Her gold bangles, her necklace still intact. Not even her purse had been touched. A random act of violence. Or something far more sinister? The police weren't convinced. And as they began to dig, they uncovered a tale that would rattle the city's elite. Dr. Surendra was a man of reputation. Respected. Trusted. A self-made success. But his private life was carefully guarded. His marriage to Bindia was seen as stable, but appearances can be deceiving. Neighbors whispered about loud arguments. Friends noticed tension at gatherings. And then, a name kept popping up. Chand Sharma. She had once worked as Dr. Surendra's personal secretary. Smart. Young. Ambitious. And very close to the doctor. Too close. Some even believed they were having an affair. Dr. Surendra had dismissed her from her position months before the murder. But was it to protect his image? Or to hide a scandal? Because even after her dismissal, money transfers continued. Visits, though infrequent, were still happening. And Dr. Surendra wasn't just helping a former employee. He was funding her. Meanwhile, investigators found something else. A constable named Naresh Kumar had been seen with Dr. Surendra multiple times. Nothing unusual at first glance. But Naresh was no ordinary officer. He had deep ties to the city's underbelly. And just weeks before the murder, he had made a few disturbing inquiries. He was asking around looking for someone to take care of a personal matter. A hitman. Naresh first approached a man named Harminder Singh, offering 20,000 rupees for a job. When Harminder took the money and vanished, Naresh tried again, this time with a young man named Ram Kilwan, luring him with job offers and money. But Ram backed out at the last minute. He sensed something was off. Something too dangerous. Desperate, Naresh turned to known criminals. And finally he struck a deal. 25,000 rupees. A very specific target. The plan was in motion. On the night of the murder, the attackers were waiting near the house. Not randomly. They knew the exact time the couple would leave. They knew where she'd be. And they knew the husband wouldn't stop them. Because this wasn't an attack. It was an execution. Police arrested Naresh first. Under intense questioning he broke. And what he revealed changed everything. The mastermind wasn't a thief. Not a deranged stranger. It was Dr. Surendra himself. And the motive? To remove Bindya and start a new life with Chand Sharma. Divorce was never an option. The scandal would have destroyed his reputation. So instead, he orchestrated the perfect murder. Or so he thought. Dr. Surendra, Chand, Naresh, and the hired killers were arrested. The courtroom buzzed with reporters. Delhi held its breath. In the end, justice was served. Dr. Surendra and Chand were sentenced to life imprisonment. Naresh too. But the hired killers. They initially got just 2 years. The nation was outraged. Eventually, after a legal battle and retrial, the 2 assassins were sentenced to death. They were hanged in 1985. The murder of Bindya Surendra wasn't just another crime. It was a tale of power, betrayal, forbidden love, and the terrifying lengths a man would go to bury his past. A doctor sworn to save lives had coldly taken one. And behind the white coat and polished smile was a killer. In memory of Bindya Surendra. A life taken too soon. If you found this story gripping, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more real crime stories, stay tuned. And remember, sometimes, the scariest monsters don't hide in the dark. They walk in daylight. In plain sight.